y'all. Let me tell y'all, this music is very appropriate, boo. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I figure I had to start with something today. Let me just keep it all the way a buck though. What's good, y'all? It's your girl Nikki D, aka Bodega Betty. I haven't been on here in so long. I got about maybe 700 some odd followers, subscribers, whatever the case may be. And I keep saying, yo, you got to get in it, you got to get back in it, you got to get back in it. So as I dive back in, I was like, but the one thing I don't want to do is do like celebrity stuff. Everybody do T. But this particular subject, I didn't feel too complex about it and thinking about it as a celebrity, because we're not talking about a celebrity. We're talking about DJ AKADEMIKS. Wow, buddy. Really? Really? Let's get into it. YouTube junkie. First of all, let me tell you, YouTube junkie. People be sending me stuff. I'll be like, oh, you ain't see that? That was 3 months ago, 2 years ago, 5 days ago, 3 minutes ago. That's how much of a YouTube junkie I am. But this particular thing got to me only because I feel like we live in a time today where we really should be more mindful, more careful about how we represent just in general as human beings, right? Especially in today's times where everything is a go. So we gotta be able to learn how to put panties on something. Everything can't be a joke or, you know, something to just throw out there in the air. So anyway, I actually saw the live where Playboy Max and this young kid, I think his name is Dante, 15 years old, and AKADEMIKS and somebody else was on there. Now Playboy Max wasn't even on there. There was somebody else on the feed. So AKADEMIKS asked the 15-year-old, you know, since you love Playboy so much, Max so much, would you let him smash? I'm changing the words because it was very disgusting to me. I'm changing the words. And he was like, what? Chill, like I'm 15. He's like, no. You love him so much, like, you know, you want him close to you, so would you like him inside of you? Like, and then he laughs. So I'm like, so why is a 35-year-old man, 20 years his senior, talking to a 15-year-old about who he would sleep with? And then on top of that, adding his sister in there, like if you would smash his sister. I was like, yo, is this dude really losing his wig right now? 20 years this boy's senior. So right now, people are calling it grooming. I don't know what you call it. I think I call it just some weird ass going on. You feel me? Like it's just weirdo stuff. Because at the end of the day, why would you get on a stream? A platform as big as yours. And you got to know how everything is an issue. You blanked out on LeBron James and put all his business out there. Well, at least you think you put his business out there because she's obviously still married and don't really care about you, and neither does Savannah. You put all his business out there because you're so in love with Drake that you was mad that he was dancing at a song where Kendrick Lamar was allegedly suggesting he was a PDF. Really? So you come and you actually take the action, allegedly, to be one. That's wild for the night. That is so wild for the night. So there's a lot of rumors out there now, or there's a lot of information out there now that says AKADEMIKS might be really much ending his own career with that one. He might be ending his own career with that because I saw somebody say the feds are thinking about indicting him. First of all, the feds don't think about nothing, they just do it. So I'm just going to put that out there. So that's definitely alleged. And then I did see another blogger, a YouTuber rather, say, he was like, I put a claim in. Like, I want him off the air. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So the guy who thinks he is, which I love this new saying, by the way. The new saying is, you think you bigger than the program. Baby, you are not bigger than the program. Because when these people ready to put you down, they're going to put you down. No matter how big your platform is, whatever the case may be. And the way you responded was so immature. You responded with this whole, I don't care. I don't need nobody. I was helping people out. I'm not going to post Playboy Max no more. If he puts out a record, the label's going to have to pay me $3,000. Bro, he looks like a pretty popular streamer that does not need you. And then you hating on Kai Cenat. I feel like You're giving old school rapper hating on new school rappers. That's what I'm getting here, Ak. I could be wrong, but I feel like you doing that whole, I don't like the new money. I don't like the new kids. They taking over. Because yes, they're taking over. And Ak, you not winning. Ooh, ooh. I mean, you got to stream. You absolutely had a place, right, where the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef starts, right? You get hit with the record before the DJs get hit with the record. So, wow, that's a big deal. That's lets you know that times have changed and things are different. But for you to now crush on such a big part of your career, which is having access, is crazy. You crushing your own joint. And think about it. I don't think I've ever seen Drake on your stream. And you go to bat for this man. And I'm not saying you should. You can like who you like. Should I like Drake? But for you to go that hard for somebody who's never even been on your stream, has been on Kai's stream, Aiden's stream, but has not come to your stream yet. And these are the people that are much younger than you. So that just lets me know that Drake also knows how to bait people to make sure he gets his information out there. And buddy, you are him. Whew. Let's just see what happens with this one. Because see, when you think you're bigger than the program shows up. Unless you know that you're not bigger than the program, Act. You're not. It doesn't matter what you say. Because be clear, nobody wants to lose money. And why it says created by Act, funded by whatever. We all know you have a partner. We all know somebody's funding you. All you guys are funded. Everybody's funded. You can tell the ones who are not funded. You can tell the ones who are not funded. They have the average numbers. They're doing the average streams. And when they go viral on their own, then you could tell when maybe somebody jumps in and helps to build their platform with them, helps to like put the advertisement out there, all of that. Like you can see all that stuff. It's so clear. Like when people have 2 million subscribers and only getting like 2,000 likes, like that's wild. You know what I mean? Like the what is the number? The I forget what you call it when the ratio, it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense, right? So you can tell when people are buying subscribers or whatever the case may be. However, back to you, Ak, brother man, you have put yourself in some hot ass water. And what's really, really crazy to me is the fact that you keep yelling, you're not Bati boy, you're not Bati man, none of that, right? But you presented yourself as such when you did this with this young man. Absolutely you did. You 100% did. And the other thing that's a little bit scary is when you was arguing with Saucy Santana when you and Young Miami was going through your thing, and you was in tears. Brother, you was in tears. You was like crying because you was so mad that you can't believe that you had to go back and forth with him and that he was saying stuff about you, and you was in tears, yo. What solid ass dude does that? Ak, let me give you some advice. Stop drinking. Take a little vacation. Come offline. Chill out for a little while. Because you, my friend, are becoming weird. Matter of fact, that was very weird what you did. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. Be tight if you want to. Now let's get into this other thing that kind of irks me a little bit that's going on lately. First of all, shout out to all the people, mostly men. And let me tell you something, I don't have a dog in a fight, mostly black men. Let me tell you right now, y'all was sitting over here barking and beefing and talking about this woman, Kamala Harris, like she was a trash bag. And a lot of y'all was just truly misinformed about what her tenure really has been as a senator. A lot of echo chamber, a lot of she did this and she did that. And nobody read, because even I was one who was saying, yeah, but you know, the crime bill, and she was part of locking all these men up. And then when I went to go look and read the numbers, I was like, yeah, I got to stop doing what y'all doing. So y'all was just going so hard, so hard. Oh my God, like, she's not even black. And neither are you, according to Trump. You're not even human, honey. Because he's about to shut your whole world down. Anybody with this, yeah, whether you speak English or not. Think about it. At the federal level, he's doing away with all of the DEI programs. He's doing away with any kind of discriminatory programs. Like you could discriminate against whoever you want. It's a free fall. Do whatever you want. But mostly for all you black men out there who was going hard and going crazy, guess what? Now that he has tripled down on what is going to happen in this country when it comes to us. So congratulations, you won. This is your guy. Now, in light of the DEI, Target, which was one of my favorite bodegas, okay, be clear, has rolled back their program. And who's in Target? All these black designers, skincare people. One of my favorite girls, which was Tabitha. You know Tabitha with the afro and the Donna products and all of that. Because I myself ordered some of Tabitha's products before it even hit Target. You know what I mean? I went to the store when her seasons came out, though, and got some seasoning. Like, I'm all here for it. But the thing that got me, which I still love her, by the way, so don't get it twisted, but I do have an issue when people say, oh no, wait, don't stop going into Target buying our stuff because they're doing away with supporting us, but I'm still there. I'm still in the store. So please help me out. I'm sorry. Are we supporting the afro or not, sis? Real talk. Because I've been following you for quite some time. And quite frankly, again, I bought your stuff before it even hit the stores like that. I bought it from offline. Wherever you were selling it, like you had your own little website. You know, I could hit the link in your bio and go straight to Donna's Recipe and get it like a link tree or something like that. So now that you have way more access, and don't think for a second that you can't manufacture your own product. I get it. Nobody wants to spend that money to do that. But baby, this is the only way we get to level out in this country. Is we have to figure out how to do these things on our own. We can't continue to downplay the real deal that this country is really coming down hard on people of color. And this is the time where we really need to pull up and be like, okay, so what are we really doing? Now, I know we can't get up tomorrow and be like, well, I'm never going to shop here, never going to shop there. So it's going to take some time and research. And when these things were available, nobody was really messing with them. Like, I still get my toothbrushes and laundry detergent and things from black-owned companies. I do. Because that is my goal, to continue to support them. They're out there. However, when we hear people that we've supported and brought them from the ground up, and now they're up, and they're like, no, don't stop supporting us. We need that money. It will hurt your business, but we built your business. Huh? And you know, if people go into these stores, they're going to still buy more than just, they ain't gonna go straight to the black section. I know I wouldn't. I'm gonna go get me some lip gloss. I'm gonna get my California margarita pizza that I like out of there. And I had to think for a second, is there anything in there that I can't get anywhere else? And the answer was no. It was absolutely no. I want us to be mindful and be careful of our words and how we're moving today, because when I see panic like that amongst us, that means that we don't trust us, right? And there's a reason why we don't trust us, because we are continually beating down on each other. You know what I mean? Continually. We don't give anybody a chance. Like, now, for instance, the Diddy thing, right? Nobody knows how it's going to turn out, but all we keep seeing from the feds, and the only thing we keep seeing is all the salacious stuff. And yes, we saw the Cassie video. Horrible. No one should ever do that to anyone. Absolutely. But we never really hear about the charges. You know what I mean? We keep talking a whole lot. You know, we kept talking about the baby oil. We kept talking about the parties. And it's not a crime to be a freak. We know that, right? And this is not me defending him. This is me saying that sometimes we need to wait for everything to really hit the table before we start to do exactly what the media has been doing to us since the beginning of time. We join in. We have no problem joining in, hating on each other like that, which is crazy. Then the Jay-Z thing happened not too long ago. All of YouTube went crazy. Oh, Jay-Z's a pedo. He's a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And y'all got mad and didn't repost when he debunked that whole thing just like that with his attorney. Y'all was like, oh, well, maybe we're going to wait and see, but he's still. It's like we love to hate each other so much that it's crazy. We don't trust each other. We have to form our own DEI, okay? And figure out how to move forward with that. Because when a man brought his attorney up, and I'm going to tell you how it works, and he knew how it works. And this is the same thing that happened with Kanye. Look what happened with Kanye. Everybody was calling him crazy. Everybody was like, oh, he should have shut his mouth. Why should he have shut his mouth? He's not able to say what he wants to say and say what he feels? Isn't that what the freedom of speech is about? At least we thought it was. You know, like everybody went crazy and started dogging Kanye, yet he was never not a billionaire. That's what y'all don't get. What y'all think happened between then and now that made him a billionaire again? He never lost that much money. It was just easy for y'all to draw that narrative, and then everybody online kept saying he's broke, he doesn't have money. Child, first of all, if it was 500 million, he is definitely not broke, way richer than I can even see myself in the near future. You know, unless something takes off and somebody comes to me and say, hey, we got this $500 million project that's going to make you rich. Other than that, it's a hard ride up, baby, long. Okay, pause. But we so busy, ready to just kill off everybody. So because Jay knows how the media works and his lawyer knows how the media works, it's the same way it worked for Diddy, is my point. I'm rolling back to that. He gets in front of the whole thing because guess what? If we put out the baby oil, and we put out all the freak offs, and we put out all of this stuff, by the time a jury comes, guess what? They're going to already have drawn their opinion. So let's not even get it that far. Let's put it out there and let's do exactly to them what they want to do to us. And we're going to put it out there first. So now that the public opinion is spread, that everybody's like, oh, wow, yeah, how did that happen? How did she drive 5 hours at 13 years old, have a friend drop her off, and then all of these things happen, and then her dad picks her up, drives 5 hours himself, and then 5 hours back, 10 hours, and the dad don't care what happened? Even more so now, dad's like, that never happened. I never picked her up. He does not remember it, does not recall it. You feel me? So sometimes we got to wait and stop being ready to trash each other, and we got to have more faith in ourselves as people. You feel me? Like, that's something that's always very passionate and dear to my heart. So that's why I'm talking about that and going a little heavy on that. We got to get a little better than that. You know what I mean? And for those that deserve to be locked up, lock their ass up. For those that deserve to be trialed, take them to trial. For those that have done dirt, like, let them see the judge, whatever the case may be. But we should not be publicly hanging our brothers and sisters just off of hearsay, because I tell you what, they don't. And on that note, we need to get on cold, baby.